Salt Lake City, Utah, and we're here obviously from the title of the video to buy a car. Michelle thought we were gonna get scammed, but the guy responded. We didn't give him any money, but we would have lost a lot of money on these flights. What would we have done?
A rental car going back.
We would have gotten a rental car and went to Moab and just made it a vacation. But yeah, let's see the car. All right, well, we made it and we did purchase the car. Here's the car right here. What are your first thoughts?
I like it.
We like the car so far. So the guy that sold it to us, his name is John, and he was a very honest guy. He showed us all the imperfections and stuff on the car. Luckily, there's no rust on the car. It was a Hawaii car. Anyways, we are gonna start the road trip tonight, but first we're gonna grab sushi at this place, Ito. So Michelle wanted to prepare for a little road trip, so
John gave us this little FM transmitter so that we could listen to music with Bluetooth. And then we set up these two magnetic holds for our phones. One for directions, which is near Nico's dash, which I didn't really like very much, but it's going to be covering a bunch of his important
What's that
information.
one for?
And this one's for movies. Because
so we're gonna watch movies.
Nico stays awake better when he drives longer while he's distracted.
Spicy tuna on side, tuna on top.
It's really sweet.
My favorite food. All right, first leg of the trip is done. That was 360 miles we drove. It was kind of tricky, but we made it. We're at a rest stop now, and we are going to try to sleep in the car. And we prepared everything to sleep actually in the car with the back seats down. I did not know that E46s sometimes have the seats that are able to fold down, and other times they just have the hole for the ski poles. So yeah, mine does not fold down, but I guess the bright side of it is supposedly these cars with the seats that can't fold down, the cars are much more rigid. That's, I guess, if you're tracking your car or autocrossing or whatever, I guess it helps a little. But this is more of a daily, so I would have preferred the seats to be able to fold down, but that's okay. Anyways, that was a long, I think, 6-hour drive. We're gonna get some rest and then try to check out some scenic views out here in Durango, Colorado. All right, so here's the situation. I'm in the passenger side. Michelle is back here in the back seat.
Did you tell him what our original plan was?
Yeah. We put pants on the windows and her pants there so we can cover the light from the parking lot. We will see you guys mañana.
Actually, today.
Oh yeah, it's already 1 o'clock, so we're gonna try to get some sleep. We're going up there, I guess, and 18-minute drive. We're gonna check it out, take some pictures, then we really gotta go home because we still have a little bit over 2/3 of the way left to drive. And so far the car is running great. I have no issues with it so far. Do you like the ride so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than the Fit.
Yeah, it rides 100 times better than the Fit. But yeah, we're enjoying it so far. It has its quirks and stuff, and I'll tell you about that later, but so far it's a fantastic car. Now in the twisties after being at that Outlook. We're at a bunch of hairpins and tight corners, and the car handles really well on stock suspension. It just has new dampers but still OE, and the springs are stock as well, and it feels very planted without being boaty, like your parents' Lexus. It like sways left and right. Like you lean. This one you're very level the whole time. I can only imagine what this would be like with like really nice coilovers. What you got?
Short rib pho. They give you a lot. It's pretty cheap too.
Okay, we ate that delicious food in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that was a ton of food, so now we're good to go. And we are on our way to a very cool little town. I didn't even know we were gonna pass it. It's kind of like a little bit of a detour, but I kind of geek out on this stuff, so we're gonna drive 2.5, almost 3 hours to check out this small little town. All right, what's going on?
Nico, I can't talk and do this.
I need to take a little nap. Michelle hasn't driven yet in like 15
I also
hours.
haven't driven manual in like more than 6 months, so give me a break. Okay.
Good job. See, it's not bad, right? Okay, go down the floor. Alright, we are here in Roswell, as you can see here. We are next to aliens. So, fun fact if you didn't know, this whole place is like alien filled because in 1947 there was an incident where a UFO crashed and the government said it was a flying disc, and then officially they're like, actually it was a weather balloon. They changed their mind. So it was a government cover-up. This happened like 30-40 miles outside of Roswell, so a lot of people think a UFO crashed here. So we're gonna go to the museum and check it out.
And the reason why Roswell is so relevant that most people don't understand is that you had the 509th Bomb Squadron, the most elite squadron hand select unit in the world, exclusively responsible for the deployment of atomic weapons, announced that they recovered a flying saucer. That's a fact. Okay? Then they recant and say, oh, terribly sorry. It was just a common everyday weather balloon. The press conference they had with Colonel DuBose, Roger Ramey, and Jesse Marcel, 2 out of 3 of those went on the record on camera, said the original story was true. That was the balloon story was a cover-up.
It's Sunday morning. We slept in this town just into Texas, and we have just under basically 6 hours left to drive. So we're gonna start our drive, and the first thing we're gonna do is get some donuts. So we finally made it home, and you can see here we did not clean the bumper at all since we started driving. So this is the collection of bugs from the, I think it was a 20-hour drive. I think it's like 1,100 miles, but yeah, this is gnarly. Look at all those bugs. I know there's all this disgusting stuff on the car, so we're gonna do a quick wash. We're gonna do what we can. I don't have the like bug and tar remover just yet, which I'm gonna get like in a couple of days, but we'll wash it a few times and just get it presentable for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys are excited for this build. The ZHP is something that I've always wanted. I've never had, but we are going to build one. It's going to be a tastefully modded one, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.